I came across a Civil War monument that is super interesting. I'm just going to talk about it here briefly before my daily video rolls here, but let's get right into it. This is the Stonewall Regiment, and what it says is more than 90,000 Michigan men served in the Union Army and Navy during the Civil War. The 17 Michigan Volunteer Infantry Regiment was mustered at the Detroit Barracks in August 1862 under the command of Colonel William H. Worthington. The regiment consisted of raw recruits from the Field Workshop Schoolroom. One company was composed of almost entirely of students from Ypsilanti Normal School, now Eastern Michigan University. And it goes on to say that they came here for the Maryland campaign. So Ypsilanti, that's where I used to live. Lo and behold, in Maryland, coming across this Michigan registered historical site. It even says on the bottom here that this belongs to Michigan. It's a Michigan historical site in Maryland. So pretty amazing stuff. This is the battlefield where they fought. It's still preserved here. So really interesting Civil War historical facts here. So they basically came from college, and 2 weeks later they were fighting on the battlefield here in Maryland. And I don't know. Yeah, that's it hits home. Civil War. Geez, definitely hits home. But yeah, so some more historical Civil War facts here for the Maryland campaign. Over and out.
Said, oh well, never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mustafa Need, the cat of the future.
Maryland, you hold a place in my heart. Maryland, Maryland, you hold a place from the start. Alright everybody, day 5 on the Sttetty Yetti AT through hike finale. I'm up here on the Washington Monument, not in Washington D.C., but actually the first Washington monument that was constructed to the memory of George Washington in Maryland. And this is a view off of the top. Kind of an overcast day, but down there we can see a few key things. We can see down in this area over here is the Antietam National Battlefield. Out in the distance over yonder we can see West Virginia, and yeah, a couple things off the top here. Kind of hazy today, overcast, cloudy. I thought it was going to be a sunny day, at least that's what I heard weather forecast wise, but I guess you never can tell. Got rained on earlier today, but that's fine. And yeah, keeping going through Maryland. Probably be through Maryland today. Actually no, I take that back. I'll be at the edge of Maryland today and then into Pennsylvania tomorrow. So moving right along. And yeah, from the top of Washington Monument. This monument here, made out of stone, was rebuilt several times. They think that back in, I believe, the late 1800s, that it was either struck by lightning or somebody dynamited it for whatever reason, and it kind of crumbled down. So it was rebuilt by the CCC Corps in the 30s to what it is today. And what else can I say? I'll be trucking along. Probably will do about 15 more miles today or so, and call it a night. So day 5 over and out.
This has been a Sttetty Yetti production. Goodbye.